editor, but I want to just bring your attention to this visual on your screen, the closest we can get to get you a proof of the fact that Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi and 3 more have reached the Hathras village. Now, of course, there is security deployment there, but not just the security. There are, of course, Congress supporters and workers who wanted to catch a glimpse of their Netas who've reached. Remember, this is a big moment for the Congress party as well. There were these speculations of what really is happening to the Congress party. Why are they not stepping up? And especially on this issue, Tanushri Pandey, my colleague, has been in the village for the past few days. She's at the family house. Tanushri, have the Gandhis reached the family? Will this meeting be on camera? What are you picking up as the details? All right, remember there's a bit of commotion there, but I see Rahul Gandhi has just got down from his vehicle, likely may make a statement as well. He is speaking, let's just try and listen into what he's saying. All right, so no comment yet, and in fact the only statement officially that Rahul Gandhi did give was at the Delhi-Uttar Pradesh border, where he said that they have gotten approval of 5 to head to Uttar Pradesh.
राहुल जी 2 दिन से आप लगातार
All right, very interesting what I got and picked from the sound there. Rahul Gandhi telling the media persons to stay at a distance. And it appeared he told one of the security personnel deployed there that the cameras need to be kept at a distance, which is very interesting. All of this, because till now, was on camera. The protest, the statements, and since afternoon till he entered into Uttar Pradesh was all on camera. Clearly exactly what the Congress party would have liked and wanted as well. But now, at least to say, he did refer to a microphone and a journalist and said it would be nice if they are at a distance. So we'll wait and see if inside the house premises, if the cameras would be there. My colleague has been there with the family. But for now, it appears that at least 5-member delegation has finally reached the family. We bring you the latest visuals. Rahul Srivastav now joining us. Rahul, so they've reached the family. We have got the visuals and he's giving his greetings to the grieving family. Finally, after 2 days, they have been allowed inside the house in Hathras. Rahul, over to you. We have the visuals on our screen here.
It's not an ordinary moment.
Yes.
You see, over the last few years, if you see, there were several incidents in which the opposition has tried to push the Yogi Adityanath government on the back foot. And Yogi Adityanath has brazened it out. But this is one moment, if you see.
All right, Rahul, if you can hear me, your audio line is not clear. We understand there's a bit of commotion there on the ground, but that's the first visual on your screen. Hello? Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi have reached the family of the Hathras victim, the 19-year-old girl who was brutally assaulted, allegedly gang raped, eventually succumbed to severe injuries in her body, the unmentionable torture that this young girl had to go through. Even a dying declaration was not enough. The manner in which a shoddy investigation, allegations of political manipulation, of intimidation came through. But now, at least in a way that better sense prevailed for the administration to not only send its own senior officers to reach out to the family, also permitting the opposition Netas to go, because otherwise the opposition was alleging what sort of democracy is it in Uttar Pradesh if the Netas are not even being permitted. And it is important, it is pertinent to mention while we stay on with these visuals, that this is the Congress party and its top leadership coming in from the national capital, Delhi. But there's no update on where is Mayawati, the Bahujan Samaj Party head, who has become in many ways a representative of the Dalit community. Also, the Samajwadi Party not coming forth as much to even step up ante against the Yogi government. Rahul Srivastava, our National Affairs editor, continues to be with us. Rahul, we understand there's a bit of commotion there at the house of the family. Nevertheless, the Congress party Netas, the first to reach, to meet, and are now interacting with the family of the Hathras victim. Over to you, Rahul.
Pooja, it is a very significant moment as far as the protest or in Yogi Adityanath's rule since 2017, because as I was earlier saying, there were several incidents in which the opposition wanted to put the government on the back foot, but the Yogi government managed to brazen it out. Even on the Vikas Dubey issue, the gangsters killing, you saw that the opposition could not generate that kind of traction to push the government on the back foot. But if you notice, on this very issue, somewhere the government has managed, the opposition has managed to push the government on the back foot.
Yes, Rahul, go ahead.
And you see that within 2 days, the government has launched a damage control, which I have not seen the Yogi government doing. Media being allowed inside the places where they were barricaded out, top officials of the state administration, both in terms of government and police, coming to meet the victims of the family being assuaged. You know, police and senior officials taking feedback from them that what exactly they require as far as the redressal of the situation is concerned. And now opposition leaders being allowed inside. This is a big moment that Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi will like.
Yes.
Because see, Rahul Gandhi is looking for a comeback as far as the Congress president is concerned. Priyanka Gandhi is wanting to establish herself as a General Secretary in charge of Uttar Pradesh. And at a time when the Congress's first family's currency is slightly on the side, this will really give a boost to the Congress cadres that the family is back in the picture, not just back in the picture through Twitter or some other mode,
Correct.
but fighting on the ground against an enemy who is considered formidable.
Rahul, according to your understanding, why do you think possibly the administration today permitted the opposition netas? Because this clearly wouldn't fare well with the government in power in Uttar Pradesh. But they still have given them the permission to go and meet, which was not given yesterday. Today, the senior officers also went. Why do you think this sudden change in strategy came through?
See, I think the Yogi government has gotten used to strong arm tactics, one. And I think they did go a certain distance. But after that, they realized that the kind of outcry this is raising is far too serious than in the past. And see, as I earlier mentioned, that India is a very contiguous kind of a nation where what happens in one state does at times impact the other state.
Yes.
Bihar is going to polls. Dalit vote is going to be an issue. You have Mr. Ramvilas Paswan's party, which is an NDA ally, threatening to contest if it's not given suitable number of seats. There is a consciousness among the BJP leaders that this can be a problem. Second, I think also that they do not want Rahul Gandhi to be protesting too long on the streets, because that positions him as a leader.
Yes.
You know, to have him, allow him to go to the family is much easier, and I think that